Hi there. In this video, we're going to use what we've learned about place value to do some math problems. And you will need the textbook pages 2 and 3. Please do not write in the textbook unless your teacher has told you it's okay. You can use scrap paper or you can even use your notebook where you're putting your notes. Whatever you want to do is fine, but please follow your teacher's instructions. Okay, this is whole numbers place value. This is lesson 1. And let's read what our textbook has to say. When you say or read numbers, you are using place value. Place value determines the value of a digit based on its location in a number. Here are 3 ways to read, write, and say the number 845. In word form, that's 845. In expanded form, it's 800 plus 40 plus 5. In standard form, it's 845. A place value chart for a number shows the values of the digits in their location. For example, what is the value of the 3 in the number 639? And here we see a place value table where you see the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. Instead of the blocks, they're just using the words, but remember, we put our blocks in there. And let me just go back quickly, if I can, and take a picture of this part. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm just going to take a picture of that part and bring it over to my workbook page. So right here. This is our version of this same chart. You have hundreds, tens, and ones. I showed you the pictures for each of those. So it says to read the number 639 or 600 plus 30 plus 9. Determine the place value of each digit. 6 is in the hundreds place. 3 is in the tens place. 9 is in the ones place. Determine the value of the digit 3. The digit 3 is in the tens column. So the value of the 3 in the number 639 is 3 tens or 30. Here's a practice test question. What is the value of the underlined digit in 927? Let me make that a little bigger. The 9 is underlined. The number 927 means 900 plus 2 tens plus 7. The underlined digit, the 9, is in the hundreds place, so its value is 900. And you would want to choose answer C here. That 9 by itself is worth 900. And remember that a digit is one of the 10 symbols, 0 through 9, used to write numbers. The value of a digit depends on its position in the number. Okay, let's practice. Let's go to page 3. Which number has 0 tens? So I'm going to just keep bringing this up here so we can refer to it. The tens is in the middle. So which one of these has a 0 in the tens place? Well, I'm going to highlight the tens place for you so you can see clearly. There's tens, 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 and tens. Which one has a 0 in the tens place? That is this one. What is the value of the 5 in 235? So let me bring in my place value chart just as a mental anchor. And let's put in the 2, the 3, and the 5. We're interested in the 5. And the 5 is sitting in the ones place. Let me highlight for you. There's the 5. It's in the ones place. So I would choose answer D. 5 ones. Or 5 of those singles. Which number has 6 tens? Tens is which place? It's the middle. So I'm going to highlight for you the middle slot. So we have tens. There's 5 tens, 6 tens, 4 tens, and 5 tens. And the question is which one of them has a 6 in the tens place. So that would be option B. Which number has a 2 in the hundreds place? So the hundreds place is the third place from the right. By the way, I would always start counting at the ones. You always start with ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. So the hundreds place is the third place from the right. And we want to know which has a 2 in that place. So I like answer C for that one. Which number has 0 ones? So we find the ones place. It is that first place if you're counting right to left. So let's highlight that. And we want to know the one with the 0 in the ones place. So that would be this one. What is the value of the underlying digit in the number 260? So line that number up with your chart. Even if you don't do it on paper, do it mentally. Now, you can do it on scrap paper anytime. And this is the one that's underlined. So it is in the what place? Which place is it in? My grammar's horrible. It is a 6 in the tens place. So that would be 60. And that is the value of that number. So the answer you want is C. Which is the value of the change from 528 to, 528 to 538? Now, if you know that the word change means to subtract, you can absolutely do that. You can say 538, take away 528, and you will see that there is a difference of 10. If you don't know how to subtract yet, that's okay. There is another way to do this, and it's using a number line. And I'm going to put my 528 down here, and I'm going to put my 538 up here. And I want to know how far it is between those two. So, 29, 30, There's 530, 531, 532, 533, 534, 535, 536, 537, and there's 538. So I didn't estimate correctly, but that's okay. It's just a sketch. So what I want to know is how many spaces there are between. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that tells me also that I want 10. And the way that they want us to think about this, I will tell you, is this. They want us to look at these two numbers. And they want us to say, those are the same and those are the same, but the tens place is one different. So 110 is 10. But any way you do it, you'll get the answer, and that's fine. It depends on how you see it. We're just concerned about getting the answer. All right, number 8. Which number is the same as 732? So write it down, 732. That is going to be option D, as in dog. Kay wrote the last 3 digits, 567, of her checking account balance on a memo pad. So let's do that. 567. She switched the order of the ones and tens places. So that would be this thing. She got those flip-flopped. So she wrote 576. Which number did she write? That one. This happens to me all the time because I have dyslexia. And I look at something and my brain does that little switcheroo on me. So I know I have to be very careful. So I can relate to Kay. All right. Which place value chart describes 281? So that's 2 in the hundreds place, 8 in the tens place, 1 in the ones place. 281. And I like C. Be careful with D. We don't want to do what K did. We want 281 or 281. 281. All right, I'm going to stop this video and then we'll do the workbook page that goes with this lesson for more practice.